What's going on? It's Odom Lou. Thought this would be a fun video to do. Oh, that rhymed. So I know it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. And since I really wanted this channel to cover topics other than music, I decided I wanted to use this video to time travel all the way back to 2013 when I got my first job and really started buying my own clothes. Now, I didn't really become interested in clothes until I was maybe 12 or 13. And don't get it twisted, I'm not claiming to be some type of fashion expert now. So if you try to quiz me on what's hot right now or whatever, what's going on in fashion, the trends, I'm not really gonna be able to have that conversation to the extent that other people might. But I think that was the age when my thinking transitioned from viewing clothes simply as an uninteresting necessity to seeing them as a valuable means of self-expression. So as soon as I got my first check, working at Dunkin' Donuts, a couple blocks away from my house, I was ready to start splurging, balling out of control. You couldn't tell me nothing. And needless to say, I made some questionable choices. So keep in mind, this is 2013. The swag era is well underway. It peaked in like 2010 or 2011, I want to say. And by 2013, it was already about to decline. But still though, back then it was weed huff socks, cheap black piercings, colorful snapbacks, matching your hat to your shoes and your shirt to your whole fucking outfit, camo cargos. And unfortunately, I was guilty of a whole lot of these. I think maybe all of them, except for the weed huff socks, because my mom wasn't about to play that shit. So at the same time, what I also remember being popular was shit like Black Scale because of A$AP Rocky, shit like Stussy and bucket hats because of a little 90s revivalism. Shout out to Pro Era, they were definitely proponents of that. And with no shame, I indulged in it all. So I remember Karmaloop. You remember Karmaloop? Now, if you remember Karmaloop, you should already know I was the Karmaloop king. Like, I was on Karmaloop every damn day. And before I go on, I want to say that I'm a major proponent of wearing whatever you like. So no matter how dated or played out other people might perceive your style to be, you should stick to it, rock it if that's what you really like, if that's what makes you confident. That being said, I'm not a huge fan of flexing. But ultimately, if you're gonna flex, you might as well flex something flexible. And when I say flexible, I mean flexible, not flexible. You know what I'm saying? The reason why I mentioned all this is because I thought I was a shit with my Karmaloop purchases. I was rocking hundreds and LRG shit in like 2014, matching the blue Crooks and Castles fitteds, the blue varsity jackets, the blue Nike Dunks, blue boxers, blue socks, blue balls, blue everything. And no, my purchases did not stop there. I had to accessorize. I had to coordinate.
I'm trying to impress you, you know that.
I know it. Now, where'd you get the mushroom shirt? I got to know.
Well, the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate. See, you got to coordinate.
Yes, that's what you did.
I had my ears pierced when I was like 16. I got the generic black fuckboy earrings. I saw people wearing wood chains and I was like, nah, I gotta get in on that. I gotta get some wood chains too. Threw on the bucket hat to complete the whole outfit. And all I can say is I'm lucky I've always been camera shy. That's part of the reason why I don't do these videos with the camera on me. You know, this part of the reason. Luckily, to my knowledge, almost zero photos of me during this time actually exist. There's like a couple out there that I don't have in my possession, but the rest of them I got under control. I got them under wraps, and only I have them as far as I know. So because of that, I had to like really dig in the vault to find this gem. Bro, I don't even know what to say about this photo. Like, I really thought I was killing him. I really thought I was doing it to him. You know, the fit itself isn't even that terrible. Like, I got the boot cut fucking jeans, the Arizona boot cut jeans, the fucking hundreds loud ass hoodie. You can't really see the sleeves, but the sleeves just, you know, like all like branded, logoed out. I had the fucking black piercings, of course, black fuckboy earrings. I probably had beads somewhere in that outfit, I don't know. The fucking loud ass Stussy Tribe bucket hat, I think I still have that somewhere. The whole fit wasn't that bad. If I made some modifications, you know, if I didn't have, and people, I feel like people from New York know what I'm talking about. When I say I didn't have the right type of Timbs on either. The soles of those Timbs, they're not the premium Timbs. But with a few modifications, this fit would not be that bad. It's just the misguided level of confidence that you can see that I had from wearing this fit. I really thought I was doing it to him. Because I was you know, style-wise, I really feel like I was a big fish in a small pond because I was in high school in Plattsburgh, New York, which is in the middle of nowhere. I feel like Plattsburgh, New York, when it came to style, like it was non-existent. You know, it's like every region has its own style. Like for instance, California. You know, you think of California, you associate California with like Converse, at least, you know, to an extent. You think like Nike Cortez, you think Dickies, you know. You think about New York, you think about, you know, Yankee Fitters and Timberlands, Uptowns. Upstate New York in general, I feel like doesn't really have its own style. And so I really thought I was a shit because like, I don't even know. It was like a lot of unfounded, misguided confidence. I think that's the worst part of this photo. I definitely cringe a little bit looking back on this shit. This is like oh my God. I wasn't even wearing hype shit either. That's the thing, because I was like, I knew I had my limits. I knew I was like, I'm not about to invest $300 in a hoodie. So I'm gonna keep it frugal. Well, I'm gonna be fly at the same time. I'm gonna shit on the competition. There was no competition, you know? Now I think this is why I've developed the mindset, like I'm my own competition, cause like now I'm like, man, I'm not about to be caught dead with this amount of misguided confidence in my fit. Just a normal amount of confidence from here on out. And this isn't even my worst fit from that time. It's not even close. Like hopefully photos of this time period will never fucking emerge because Jesus, man, I don't even want to think about that shit. If this channel gains popularity somewhere along the line, who knows where this channel might go, right? You know, I love to think like, oh, you know, down the line I might have 1 million followers on this channel, and then, you know, once the videos start to circulate, once more people have an interest in what I do and who I am, then I might see somebody might have fucking saved a photo of me from back then, and they'll be like, oh, this is Odom Lou from high school. Look how much of a dork he was. And I'll be like, yeah, I can't even deny I was a huge fucking dork. What was the purpose of this video? I don't even know. I just thought it might be fun to go back in time and check out how my outlook on style has evolved. And while I look back and I clown myself for what I wore back then, honestly, I want to say that I think it's a great experience for anyone to go through a period of figuring out your personal style. Maybe wearing a few regrettable outfits, and you know, just to look back in your closet in a year or two and just be like, what the fuck? And in the end, if style is a means of self-expression that you value, then that experience is a valuable part of the process, because after that, I was able to figure out my current style philosophy, and it's very simple. I wear what I like. I don't really care for hype at all. I don't reject trends, but I sit with them and assess them before incorporating them. And before buying anything, I think to myself, could I see myself wearing this 5 years from now? If not, I might have to put it back. And that's it for this video. You know, I started this channel partially because I wanted to stay creative and have fun making videos just like this and really riff and be able to talk shit. And if you like what I'm doing, stay tuned for many more videos in the future. Leave a comment, tell me about any regrettable style choices you might have made in the past. I love hearing about that type of stuff. You know, hit me up on Instagram too. Send me some fit pics, some throwback fit pics. I want to see them. All right? And check out my musical project Last Son too. It's on the Last Son music channel. It's on YouTube. That's where I'll be having a lot of my music videos that I've directed, songs I made and produced for, instrumentals, documentaries, and more. The link for that will be in the description. And that being said, I think it's a wrap. Until next time, I'm out.